Very good morning to you all. Had your breakfast? Lunch? Okay. If it's a, what do you mean by breakfast? Okay, as we all are thinking that breakfast means having light food in the morning. No, actually not. Breakfast is something what we have in the morning. It may be roti, chapati, rice, any other things. The first meal of the day is called as breakfast. And fasting. At night we have the previous night we will have dinner, and after that whole night we won't eat anything, and then in the next morning we have the food. It may be 9 o'clock, 10 o'clock, and some people have at 8 o'clock. That is called as breakfast. We are breaking the fasting from night 10 o'clock to morning 10 o'clock. We are fasting. After that we are having food. That is called as breakfast. And lunch is the second meal of the day. The dinner is third meal of the day. The last meal of the day is called as dinner. Okay. Now, where is your book? On the table? In the bag? In your hand? Or in the cupboard? Okay. Some people's books are on the table. Some people's books are still inside the bag. And some students' books are in the hand. And some students are keeping their books on the shelf also. Okay. Where is your pencil? In your hand? In the bag? On the table? Under the table? Okay. So, sometimes we use these words in, at, on, under, behind, beside, across, with, within, of. These all words in the sentences to show where they are. When the question arises, where? This is a location. We are asking, where is your mother? Where is your school? Where is the temple? Where is Qutub Minar? Where is my phone? You ask your mother in the morning, where is my mobile? Or where is my book? Where are my shoes? Your mother says, in the shelf, in the shoe rack. Your book is in the cupboard. Your lunch box is on the table. Where is, your father asks your mother, where is my belt? Where is my purse? Where is my kerchief? Your mother says, it is on the table, in the shelf, in the bag, in your pants, in your hand, on your shoulders. Father asks mother, where is my goggle? Mother says, it is on your head. On. So, these words are showing us where they are. It means the position of the things. The words are showing the position of the things. We use these words before the position of the things, where they are. So, they are called as prepositions. What do we call them? Preposition. That is preposition. Here I am giving you a list of commonly used words. Those are prepositions. Above, across, against, among, around, at, before, behind, below, beneath, beside, between, by, down, from, into, in, near, off. Here there are two words, off and off, on, toward, under, upon, with and within. So we can see here these words are our prepositions. These words show us where the things are. If I ask, where is my book? You can say, above the shelf. Above means ಅದರ ಮೇಲೆ. Above the shelf. ಆ ಶೆಲ್ಫಿನ್ಗಿಂತ ಮೇಲದ ನೋಡ್ರಿ. Across ಆಚೆ. Where is your house? Across the road. Across the building. Across the bridge. This is across. ಆಚೆಗೆ, ಆ ಕಡೆಗೆ. One more, against. The against means opposite. Teachers, students are talking against the condition or against the rules. ಅದರ ವಿರುದ್ಧವಾಗಿ. Along, ಜೊತೆ ಜೊತೆಯಾಗಿ. She is going along her father. ಓಕೆ, ಅವಳ ತಂದೆ ಜೊತೆ ಹೋಗ್ತಾ ಇದ್ದಾಳೆ. I go to school along my brother. Along with my brother. One more is among. Among means it is between three or more people, then we use among. When it is between two people, we use between. When it is between two people, we use between, and when it is more than two people, then we use among. Next one, around. ಸುತ್ತಮುತ್ತ. ನಿಮ್ಮ ಮನೆ ಎಲ್ಲಿದೆ? ನಮ್ಮ ಮನೆ ಅಂಬಾಬಾಯಿ ಗುಡಿ ಸುತ್ತಮುತ್ತ ಅದ ನೋಡ್ರಿ ಅಂತ ಹೇಳ್ತೀವಿ. ಸೊ ದಟ್ ಈಸ್ ಅರೌಂಡ್. ಮೈ ಹೌಸ್ ಇಸ್ ಅರೌಂಡ್ ನವೋದಯ ವಿದ್ಯಾಮಂದಿರ್ ಸ್ಕೂಲ್. ಒನ್ ಮೋರ್, at. That means at is used to say actually where it is, exactly where it is. Example, when I come to school, students come to school and their mother asks, where are you? I am at my classroom. That means exactly at the class. Next one, before. Before means ಅದಕ್ಕಿಂತ ಮುಂಚೆ. I come to school before 9 o'clock. Next one is behind. Behind means ಹಿಂದೆ, ಹಿಂದ್ಗಡೆ. Where is your home? My school is behind the temple. Where is your friend? She is sitting behind me. ನನ್ನ ಹಿಂದೆ. So please can get the actual meaning of the word, not backside. Use behind. Next one is below. So below and above are two opposite words. Above means mele, above 14 years, above 12 years. Below 14 years. The children who work below 14 years are child laborers. No one is allowed to get married girls who are below 18 years. So that is below, ಕೆಳಗೆ. Beneath, ಇನ್ನೊಂದರ ಕೆಳಗೆ. We use beneath and under, same. Next one is beside, ಪಕ್ಕದಲ್ಲಿ. My school is beside Navodaya Vidya Mandir. There we have Godutai college nearby the Appa temple, or Mahadevi school beside the temple. Beside, my friend sits beside me. That means nanna pakkadalli. It may be right side, it may be left side, that is beside. As we all know, what is about between? Between is between two people there is one thing, that is between. By, I come to school by 8 o'clock, or by the side, adara pakkadalli. Next one is down. We have seen that under and beneath and down. Up, down. Up andre mele, down means ಕೆಳಗೆ. From, ಅಲ್ಲಿಂದ. From to, the bus goes from Bangalore to Hyderabad, or from Delhi to Kashmir. From, I come from market to Shah Bazaar. Into, when we are taking permission to get into the classroom, we ask, shall I come in? Yes, get in or get into. Into means ಅದರ ಒಳಗಡೆ. In means ಒಳಗೆ. Into means ಒಳಗಡೆ. ಒಂದು ಹೆಜ್ಜೆ ಇಟ್ಟರೆ ಒಂದು ಹೆಜ್ಜೆ ಒಳಗಿಟ್ಟರೆ ಒಳಗಡೆ. ನೆಕ್ಸ್ಟ್ ಒನ್ ಈಸ್ ನಿಯರ್, ಸಮೀಪದಲ್ಲಿ. ಮೈ ಸ್ಕೂಲ್ ಈಸ್ ನಿಯರ್ ಟು ಹೋಮ್ ಆರ್ ಮೈ ಹೋಮ್ ಇಸ್ ನಿಯರ್ ಟು ದ ಸ್ಕೂಲ್. ನನ್ನ ಮನೆ ಸ್ಕೂಲ್ನ ಸಮೀಪ ಇದೆ. ನೆಕ್ಸ್ಟ್ ಒನ್ ಈಸ್ ಆಫ್. ಹಿಯರ್ ವಿ ಹ್ಯಾವ್ ಆಫ್. ಒನ್ ಮೋರ್ ಇಸ್ ಆಫ್. ಶಿ ಈಸ್ ಆಫ್ ದ ಸ್ಕೂಲ್. ಸ್ಕೂಲ್ನ ಹೊರಗಿದ್ದಾಳೆ. ನೆಕ್ಸ್ಟ್ ಒನ್ ಈಸ್ ಆನ್, ಅದರ ಮೇಲೆ. ಆನ್ ದ ಟೇಬಲ್, ಆನ್ ದ ಹೆಡ್, ಆನ್ ದ ಟೆರೆಸ್. ಟುವರ್ಡ್ಸ್, ಅದರ ಮುಂದಿಂದ. ನಾನು ಐ ಗೋ ಟು ಸ್ಕೂಲ್ ಟುವರ್ಡ್ಸ್ ಅಂಬಾಭವಾನಿ ಟೆಂಪಲ್, ಟುವರ್ಡ್ಸ್ ಹನುಮಾನ್ ಟೆಂಪಲ್. ನಾ ಸ್ಕೂಲ್ ಗುಡಿ ಮುಂದಿಂದ ಸ್ಕೂಲಿಗೆ ಹೋಗ್ತೀನಿ ಅಂದಂಗೆ ಟುವರ್ಡ್ಸ್. ಅಂಡರ್, ಕೆಳಗೆ. ಅಪಾನ್, ಮೇಲೆ. ವಿತ್, ಜೊತೆಗೆ. ಐ ಗೋ ಟು ಸ್ಕೂಲ್ ವಿತ್ ಮೈ ಬ್ರದರ್. So these are our prepositions. I am giving you some examples. Do them. Here we can see, fill in the blanks with appropriate prepositions. First one, due to heavy rainfall, the huge tree fell. Dash, and unfortunately, Shamu was caught. Dash the tree. First one I am telling you, but next you have to do them. Due to heavy rainfall, the huge tree fell down, and unfortunately, Shamu was caught under the tree. Not below the tree, under the tree. Okay? So, the remaining are for homework. Do them. Either it may be correct or wrong, but try them. Okay? Thank you for watching the class, and use the prepositions in your home. When you speak English, you will use them. If you don't speak English, it is impossible to use the prepositions in right place. Okay? Until you are at home, practice the prepositions. These are very important things, and these are also called as location words. We have a location in our mobile. It shows where we are, or where is the hotel, where is the temple, where is the college, where is the school. So prepositions are very important. Please go through them and use the words in your home. Thank you for watching. Have a nice day. Have a good time. Bye.